Alright, it's 4:30. People are still going really strong. Some people are into their third game, I believe. That's a pretty good pace. Still, nobody has played on the Space Hulk table, though. We're trying to work something out for a little bit later. We do have a pretty big Storm of Magic game going with Muggins and Tau Forever versus some special guests. We've got, let's see, I think there's another Apocalypse game that's going to be started up in the back. Whole lot of guys brought different armies. We're seeing 2 or 3 different Necron forces pop up from guys who didn't have Necrons in the first game. It's pretty cool. Every table is getting some use, which is also really cool. Oh, wait. We've got this. This definitely looks Apocalypse-ish. We've got a Baneblade over here with some Tau. That's pretty sweet. All right. We're going to keep taking some video throughout the day. More Warhammer Fantasy. It's a big game right here. We've got some Lizardmen and Demons versus, looks like High Elves and more Chaos, yeah. All right, I really think for the afternoon, this is the best looking table for the second round of games. We got Scott and his Ultramarine-esque Vanilla Marines versus a Foot Imperial Guard unit or army. Lots and lots of heavy weapon teams. We saw some old squat models proxying as Rattlings. Everything's completely painted. The table looks good, and it's creating a lot of problems. Lots of line of sight blocking. They have to maneuver around the hills, and the Guard have pretty much castled up on top of that hill. So it's an interesting game that we've been watching. Just want to get a shot of this table. We got 2 different Necron forces, some Tau, and some Imperial Guard. Guys, is this a team game or an Apocalypse game? Team game. But just check out the number of flyers. There are 4 Necron flyers. We got 4 Vendettas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 19 flyers in this game altogether. There's more in reserve. Maybe 1 or 2 have been destroyed. Oh wait, there's more Necron flyers back here. Craziness. 19 flyers on the table. Talk about your aerial circus. Very cool though.
Flying croissants.
That's right, the flying croissants. All right, day's still wearing on. It's about 5:30 or so. This massive Storm of Magic game keeps going on. We're hearing awesome shouts of both glee and dismay coming from both sides. We've got Dustin and Jeremy getting a little 750-point throwdown here. Some Blood Angels versus Dark Eldar. Whole lot of games going on. This fantasy game is still trucking away. Big blocks of infantry here. Yes, nobody is playing in this. We're thinking about offering a bribe of some bonus tickets to anybody who wants to play a game on the Space Hulk. But yeah, a lot of guys have moved into their third game already, which is pretty good. So we want to see lots of games going on. Some more fantasy back here in the corner still. Whole lots of games going on. The game between Scott and his opponent over here, the Imperial Guard, and the Scott's Vanilla Marines is finally over. Scott barely lost in a nice last-ditch heroic move by the Imperial Guard player. We're going to be hopefully getting a bat rep in here today too. I'm trying to get Geneguard and Mark from the second founding in a bat rep. We're going to see if we can get some Black Templar versus Orks. We're gonna we're not gonna be doing a full-blown bat rep with this. We're just gonna have this on the tail end of the event day video. But we've got Geneguard with his Death Skull Orks, Dread Mob versus Mark. Say hi.
Howdy.
And we've got some Black Templar. This is the first time Black Templar are making an appearance on Freshco's 40K. All right, so like I said, we're not going to do a full-on bat rep, detailed turns, but we're just going to make sure we're checking in on these guys every couple minutes or so, see what's going on, see if anything interesting is happening, maybe get some live action on. Try that out for a change. But yeah, we still got games going on. It's about 6 o'clock. Everyone's looking to get one more game in before the end of the night. Okay. Got the kids playing over here together. It's been a heck of a day so far, and it's still going. Alright, our mini bat rep is still kind of in its infancy stages. Both armies are advancing a little bit. It's turning into a long-range gunfight, though. Bill did get first blood by blowing up the Venerable Dreadnought. He got an explode result and used the Venerable ability to reroll and got another explode result. So first blood goes to the Orks. and we're going to see if the green tide can keep pushing forward across the bridge, and maybe those Vindicators can drop some pie plates on them and put some big holes in the Orc plan. All right, one of the cool things about today, everyone's bringing out their Forge World toys. We've got a Warp Hunter, some Hornet Walkers. I've seen a couple different Shadow Spectre squads flying around here as well. Let's see, I know I've seen a couple Scratch-Built Titans too.
If I wasn't here, I would be playing.
We got a Grey Knights and Eldar game going on here. I think there are, counting mine on the display table, there are 4 Wraith Seers kicking around on the Eldar tables. I think a grand total of 5 Eldar armies showed up today, which is really impressive. And I think all of them, mine included again, are really Wraith Guard, Wraith Lord heavy. So I don't know, maybe there's something I'm just not doing right if everyone else is thinking they're so great and using them. I'm just not having the greatest amount of luck with them. See, again, we got more Wraith stuff over here. There's yet another Spirit Seer. Again, Shadow Specters. Alright.
Brian Anderson.
Alright, the Massive Storm of Magic game over here is finally wrapping up. They're just going to call it. What turn was it in?
Turn 2. Oh, wait,
we did turn 3.
You did 2 full turns? Wow. How was it looking, guys?
It was grim.
It was grim?
Yeah, Beast Lord Muggins died really fast. Actually, it's Mug Hoof.
Mug Hoof? Nice. So it wasn't looking good for the Dark Elf Beast Lord Alliance? Not at all?
The magic was storming upon them.
Magic was storming. Alright. We had our own little Hurricane Sandy over here, I guess, on the Storm of Magic table.
2 full turns, we cleared about half the models on the board.
Nice.
Oh, they're still nice.
Nice. See, that's one of the things that really attracts me to fantasy is the sheer brutality.
This unit
the
here,
massive amount of models that can be taken off the board.
This hill dropped on top
Oh,
of it.
beautiful. Hey, our terrain's coming in handy, even if it is against you. See, that's what you get for chipping that piece. You get it thrown back at you. All right, we've got our other game going on over here that we're keeping track of between Dustin and Jeremy. Jeremy is finding out just how nasty Haywire can be.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, but Marines are tough. They're able to weather a lot of this storm. So. Oh yeah, and it's also finding out just what an Archon can do. 2-up invulnerable save and initiative 7. He's pretty brutal if in the right situations. And you almost have to accept the challenge because you know he's going to kill more than one model if you don't. We still got some games going on. It's about 6:30ish. We're going to start wrapping things up pretty soon, and we're going to get to some of the big raffle drawings. Again, we got tons of prizes over here. Giving away all these battalion boxes, copy of Chaos in the Old World. There's a Helldrake in the back. Invasion of the card games, Isle of Blood, the 2 Dark Vengeance starters from miniwargaming.com, and of course my personal favorite, the Storm Eagle. Tons of prizes to give away. All the KR stuff still piled up in the corner, and the trophies that Mike worked on the other day. We got first place for 40K, first place for fantasy. Second place fantasy, second place 40K. They also do come with a KR box they're standing on. It's kind of additional prize, and I believe there's some store credit, some Gamer Sanctuary store credit too. It's just the amount of stuff to hand out is impressive, and the turnout has been great. We have more players than last year. We're taking in more donations from the players than we did last year as well. So far, we're looking like it's a pretty big success. Alright, we've had some pretty epic happenings over here. Bill had moved a whole mob of Orks up onto the bridge to assault the Vindicator that was there, but apparently his Ludas are too good at what they do, and they blew it up, so they didn't have really anything in range. However, that Vindicator was fairly close. He had to roll boxcars, and sure enough, guess what? Double 6s. They get in, they survive the dangerous terrain, and so then they were able to assault that Vindicator too. Gotta love this game. Alright, our mini-bat rep continues. The Orks managed to wreck that Vindicator, but they are now stuck in combat with the Battle Brothers. And apparently something good happened with the Templars. So they make a bunch of armor saves, is that what it is? Yeah. Alright. Shooters are going to shoot some Speedas. Got a Dreadnought holding the bridge. Everything else is still moving along for the Orks, and they're still outnumbering the Marines pretty well. right, hopefully we'll be able to wrap this up pretty quick. As you can see, we're starting to take some of the tables down, so we're not here till midnight tonight.
Back to the warp.
Back to the warp. Yeah, Brian's taking off back to Utah. The rest of us are going to be cleaning up for a while, so we'll hopefully tune back in pretty quick and see what how this game turns out. Because we're crunched for time, we're starting to clean up. We want to get to handing out some of these prizes. We're going to call the little mini bat rep. Orks hold 2 objectives, and they got to slay the warlord after a whole lot of reroll tickets. I think that was the most common use for the raffle tickets tonight, was buying rerolls on everything. Yeah, it looks like a 3-1 Ork victory. Wish we could have done a little bit more detail and had a little bit more time, but you know what? We're tired. This has been a long couple of days for most of us. It's not over. We've got a couple hours of packing up stuff and hauling it back into Gamer Sanctuary. So hey, thanks for checking us out. Stay tuned. We're going to be starting our the Mid-Michigan Fantasy League is starting up soon. A lot of us are going to be starting a fantasy campaign as well through Fresh Coast. Hopefully that gets kicked off sometime in December, January. And we're going to kind of switch focus from 6th edition 40K to fantasy for a little while. And Adam's also itching to get a little bit more practice with his retribution. So some more machine stuff is in the future too. All right, stay tuned.